Welcome to this episode of Mercy Can't Stop Her. I am your host, Judith Kambia Obatusa, JKO. On today's episode, we'll be getting real about a topic that can feel messy, but can also lead to incredible growth. Separation, yes. Today is going to be about the power of separation for women. Now, before you hit that fast forward button, please hear me out. So when we talk about separation, we're not just talking about breakups. Separation isn't just about the end of a relationship. Separation, whether temporary or permanent, is about creating space for self-discovery, forgiveness, healing, and activating your faith. So whether it's a break from a toxic relationship, a job, or even harmful thought patterns or lifestyle practices, separation can be a catalyst for transformation. Science even backs this up. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that after a period of separation, individuals reported greater self-awareness and a stronger sense of identity. Recent studies conducted by psychologists at Harvard and Stanford also show that periods of separation from toxic environments or relationships can lead to significant improvements in mental health and overall well-being. Neuroscientists have even found that separation triggers neural pathways associated with resilience and emotional regulation. So while looking to learn more about separation, because I thought that separation was a useful part of our healing journey, because many women who have been on this podcast identify separation as the time when their transformation started. And for me, in my personal life, I've also found this to be true. I discovered Maria Irvin during my research. Maria Irvin is a transformational teacher and life coach. In an article about spiritual awakening and aloneness, Maria talks about how solitude and aloneness is part of the path of one's awakening. I totally agree with her that in the place of aloneness is where you begin to grow and evolve. Maria's work on this topic is phenomenal, and I hope to be able to have her on the podcast in the very near future. Meanwhile, I'll put a link to her website in the show notes of this episode. Now, let's expand on the benefits of separation. Separation gives us the gift of pause in the messiness of life. Sometimes we get so caught up in the day-to-day of life that we lose sight of ourselves. Now, separation can be a gift of a pause button because it allows you to step back, take a breath, and see things from a fresh perspective. This time apart can be a powerful space for introspection and self-discovery. The gift of pause is an opportunity to think about and answer the questions that give us direction and stability in our lives. For example, what are your needs? What do I need? What are my needs? What are my values? Am I truly happy? So what are your needs? What are your values? Are you truly happy? Another benefit of separation is the opportunity to learn about yourself. When you're no longer tethered to someone or something else, or even a situation, you have the freedom to explore your own interests, passions, and values. That happened to me. Separation also gives you time to reconnect with yourself and rediscover what makes you unique. So you're able to take time to reconnect with the person that you are and rediscover what stands you out, what distinguishes you from the run of the mill from everyone else, because we all have something of value that we came to this world with, and people are waiting to receive that value from us. Now, relationships can be complicated, so we hurt each other and sometimes we hurt ourselves. Separation creates space for forgiveness and healing. This might mean forgiving yourself for past mistakes or forgiving people who have hurt you. Separation gives you the chance to ask yourself, what resentments are you holding on to? What mistakes have you made that you haven't let go of? By acknowledging these things, you release the weight of resentment and bitterness, and you create space for healing to take place, allowing you to move forward with greater peace and clarity. Now, think of your body and your mind as a temple. Sometimes that temple needs some serious TLC. Separation gives you the time you need to focus on your well-being. What self-care practices have you neglected? How can you nourish your body and soul? Separation helps you prioritize activities that make you feel good, from exercise and healthy eating to spending time in nature or connecting with friends. Just recently, I remembered when I was in high school how much I loved art. I remember doing landscapes. And when that memory came, and it gave me so much joy, I decided to lean into it and registered for an art class. And now I started painting. Just like my beautiful friend, Laura Mitsu, who is having her first art show. She also leaned into her childhood love, and today, in 2 years, she's a great artist being shown in galleries. So, separation is so good. It's so good for our soul. It's so good for finding ourselves. Finally, separation can be an opportunity to activate your shield of faith, something we've been talking about for weeks now on Mercy Can't Stop Her. Whether you find solace in religion or you simply believe in yourself, which for me, I cannot believe in myself because I am human and I'm imperfect. So I need something greater than me to believe in. So I believe in God. Faith can be a powerful tool for navigating challenging times. Separation provides an opportunity for you to strengthen that inner core, to help you grow your faith, to help you be stable, to trust in that thing that's beyond your feelings and emotions or the situation. So what gives your life meaning? What core values do you hold on to? Leaning on your faith can provide strength, hope, and guidance during challenging times. Separating yourself can help you find the strength and resilience that is within you to overcome obstacles so that you can come out stronger on the other side. That's what faith is. It helps you hold on to something, and it anchors you. We talked about that in a previous episode. I will add the link in the show notes as well. So Mercy Can't Stop Her has interviewed various women who experienced the transformation that is in separation. For example, Tiffany Kane, the award-winning podcast coach, and Dr. Pallavi Gowda, accomplished Rotarian, beauty queen, and medical practitioner. I will put links to their episodes in the show notes as well. Their stories remind us that we're not alone in our struggles and that there is hope on the other side of adversity. So before we wrap up, I want to share a few practical tips for anyone considering separation as a means of personal growth. First of all, seek guidance. Also, embrace opportunities for the learning and transformation that comes from separation. Thirdly, surround yourself with people who can offer encouragement. Most importantly, the fourth tip, be kind to yourself by practicing self-care. You see, separation is a journey of self-discovery and growth. So you really need to take care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being during the transitional period that separation gives you as you redirect the course of your life or the focus of your life. So now, what if you're able to spend some time in separation, so separated, in a location carefully chosen to relax your body and mind and also suit your soul? What if you could get guidance, the guidance of coaches with lived experience, while surrounded by a community of support and encouragement? What if all these were possible in the very near future? Think about it. Well, I'm so glad to tell you that it is possible. If you are ready to truly prioritize your healing and self-discovery, then consider joining me and Deborah Wright's forgiveness facilitator, Dr. Lexi Lane, naturopath and women's health coach. Join us for the exclusive Healing the Heart retreat taking place from May 13th to 17th in Tobago. This immersive experience combines relaxation with expert guidance on forgiveness, self-love, and rebuilding your inner strength. Imagine skiing on pristine beaches while working with coaches to let go of the past and embrace your future. One other good thing to tell you, good news, Mercy Can't Stop Her listeners get a $500 discount on the cost of the Tobago retreat. Yes, $500. So head over to the website linked in the show notes to get the details and secure your spots. Separation is not always easy, but it can be a pathway to rediscovering your strength. And that's why this retreat is something that I'm really passionate about, because taking time off for yourself and not just to wander around, to receive and to delve into things that you're dealing with, at least give you a start, hold you by the hand and give you a start. It will be a good way for you to reclaim your joy and embrace your true self. I hope to see you in Tobago as we embark on the journey to growth and empowerment. Meanwhile, stay resilient and don't be afraid to choose separation for your transformation. When you do this, mercy won't stop you. Thank you so much for listening. See you next time.